always there for me, and I wouldn't be here if it weren't for them.
But it must have been sad when you were up in Vancouver.
Yeah, it was hard. And that's why when I got, when I have the opportunity to do film, it's so much better. Because you go away for 4 months, come back, it's all good. Then you live your normal life. When you do
Can you live a normal life, or is it now with the tabloids and everything, or do you think that sometimes the celebrities invite the tabloids in?
I'm sure they do. I don't. I'm not trying to talk about any of my personal life. And also, like, it's really strange that they link you, with a million different guys. I was like, if only my dating life was that interesting.
And have they ever linked you to Steve? You just like met briefly, or you've never even met?
Notice how she ignored the question.
Good.
Have you ever been linked to Steve?
To Steve?
Yeah.
I try not to get linked to married men. You're married, right?
Yeah. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
And then she's going to comment on your...
Back off. Step off.
I know, it's
You
hard.
are so sweet to answer the question that way. Otherwise, I'd be all over him, right? But you know what I'd like to do? Go to a Laker game, because you get the good tickets and sit there and go like this the whole time. So what do you...
Look, I'm with Honey.
Goofy Uncle Steve.
What do you see? What do you see in your career after this? What if it could roll out exactly the way you want it to be?
I'm doing a movie with Paul Walker called Into the Blue next, and I'm really excited. It's like an underwater diving, and there's treasure, and Josh Brolin.
Do you dive, or are you gonna have to learn?
I can dive. Yeah.
Good.
And yeah, so I'm totally excited about that. I have a romantic comedy I'm being attached to, or that I am attached to at Universal, and I also have an action movie that I'm producing at Universal.
Okay, 3 movies.
So what's the romantic
you're
comedy?
producing already.
Yeah, and that's what I really want.
Is there a guy hooked up with a romantic? Can we say who it is yet, or no?
No, not. I have to turn out a really good script, and hopefully, Honey will open, and then I can get,
open mean open successfully.
Yeah, that means that everybody watching this show will go see Honey December 5th, and bring your family.
You are the best salesperson for your stuff. You
well,
really
I believe it. I believe in what I do.
Now, when you produce, producers have to be tough, because it's a world where everybody says no to you about everything. You got to fight them. And
I have to fight them now. I get no respect, and I think if I'm a producer, I might get a little bit more respect.
Do you think you get no respect in the sense of being a beautiful woman makes it a lot harder?
And being young.
I think being young is primarily, and being, a woman is also.
So given all your wishes, you'd be running things rather than just showing up to work for people.
Absolutely. Because I kind of run things already, like sneakily run things.
Yeah.
But I'll be able to do it.
That's a trick to being a woman.
Yeah.
You pretend that you let them think that they're running it, but please, we all know. Jessica, you know.
What are you
See what I mean?
about?
I'm nothing. I don't know. Go ahead.
What? What do you mean by that?
Go ahead, Sean.
You're always right.
Say something manly and important.
Right.
I like the fact that you and Billy Woodruff, you finished each other's sentences right after you met. I've been working 9 years. I haven't finished a sentence here.
We finish his sentences quite frequently.
They don't finish my sentence.
We always know what you should be saying.
Well, they don't finish my sentence. They interrupt my sentence. It's a different kind of...
But notice Jessica did it to you too just now.
I fit in.
You should sit in here one day. I know you have a big movie career, but let's say if I'm off, or Dorothy...
Come sit in one day.
Should I come and sit in?
I'd have fun. You'd have fun.
She went for the middle chair, though.
You can't get any right to the...
I think
exactly.
You know what she's going to
wants to host, she wants to produce.
She'll be in the booth. She'll be in the booth running the show. I know what she'll be doing.
She'll be saying 2 shots.
That's not a bad thing.
She'll be saying, this show is crap. It needs some content.
Wow. Maybe you better not come in.
I watch your show.
Thank you.
I know you do. You know, we did a shot with you up in Vancouver, and your homesickness kind of came through.
And he fell madly in love, and we always pretend that Steve is a pig when he really isn't. But when you were on, I think the adorable factor was quite high.
Yeah, I was very touched by you.
Oh,
and now that I see you in person, I've changed my mind. But nevertheless,
that usually is the way it goes.
But one last question for you. You grew up out here, so you are a star in the neighborhood in which you grew up. How does that affect?
She's looking at you like, no, I'm not.
No, I mean, I grew up an hour and a half.
Yeah, no, but the people down in that neighborhood, what do they think of? How does that work out?
I don't know. I don't really go. I mean, I hang out with my family, and then that's it. I don't really go and hang out at like Vaughn's and stuff.
You don't go to Vaughn's?
Well, not where I.
I like the fact you hang out with your family, and then you trash them on the air, and then you go out for more material, right?
Right. I just hang out with my family to get material.
To get material. I understand.
And the trashing was done in a very loving way.
Yes. And the truth is, you're not hanging out with them; you're producing them.
Well, that's really messed up.
Hey, anytime. It's a pleasure to have you.
You felt so normal till you came out.
The movie Honey opens on Friday.
Yes, please go see it.
Okay.
Do you have any love
your family?
PK Pfeiffer, I love him.
I have a kiss, a nice little kiss.
Ooh, but it's good. It's okay for the whole family to go.
It is okay for the whole family. It's a good date movie, friends, good time.
Guy movie?
Guys can totally see it.
Okay,
absolutely.
Guys can hang.
We can totally see it.
You can totally see
She
it.
can produce
good music in it.
She can market it.
Great music.
Well, you are sharp.
Missy Elliott.
Coming up, Sarah McLachlan, Moby.
Hi, Dad.
Tabloid Thursday. Sorry, Dad.
Wait.
Sorry, Dad.